Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and I am back today with another DazzleDots unboxing from Letistitch. I have a giant diamond painting that I was so taken with as soon as I saw the original artwork when they dropped this one, and was delighted when they asked if they could send it over for me to share with you guys. This is this stunningly gorgeous kit. You know I'm a sucker for a room scene. This is called Botanical. It is by Lorena, Cerqueira. Apologies for the mispronunciation, and I am so interested to see this in person and see if this is going to be one of those gotta work on it right away kinds of kits, which I feel like it has the potential to be. We shall see. I wanted to mention up front as well that I do have a 20% off discount code you can use with Letistitch if you are interested. It is Katie1, so my name Katie number 1, as in just the number 1. And I'll have the link below too if you're curious, but no pressure. Thank you if you use it, of course, but I'm sure there's other discount codes out there you can make use of. Now, on the box, some specifics for Letistitch. They are based in the UK, so this did ship internationally. They got some how-tos for how to diamond paint here. I'll also have some beginner videos linked below. They started out as primarily a cross-stitch company, and it's more recently that they've branched into diamond paintings under their DazzleDots line, in case you were wondering how that came about. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this up. This is a heavy diamond painting. It is big. Let's see. It's 72 by 100 centimeters, and I have a feeling it is going to have tons of confetti, but they seem to hand chart their kits, and so I'm hoping it's going to be the kind of thing that has a nice amount of detail, and we'll hopefully be able to tell a little bit better once we open this up. I already know I'm not going to be able to fit this whole thing in frame. I will get you sorry for the noise, a whole big picture of it a little bit later. Let me make some space here. Okay. Is this bottom? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to be going tall here. And oh my gosh, look at all of these details. Look at the books. Oh, this is real pretty, you guys. Oh no. This also has 103 colors. It's got so many colors, you guys. I feel like one of the main reasons they had to go so big on this one was because there is so much going on, especially her face. And oh my gosh, look how cool this looks. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Send help. Star Diamond situation. It's maybe a little bit more green than I would normally get excited to work on, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves with saying yay or nay on this one. I'm gonna roll it backwards to help it lay flat. While I'm doing that, if you would like to take a look at the screen, I will pop up a picture where you can see the whole canvas in frame, because obviously, like I said, I couldn't fit This is so pretty. Oh man. Oh, I am so tempted. Sound off in the comments, you guys. Do I need to kit this up and work on it right away? There's a lot of details. Now, okay, let's focus. Focus, Katie. Don't get just starstruck by everything. If you're noticing, it's gonna look like creases. It's not truly creases. The plastic cover shifts often when these canvases get rolled up. So if that's bothering you, just peel it backwards. It bothers me, frankly. I like to peel this backwards about halfway each direction. I'm doing this the dumb way. Just look. We're gonna say I'm starstruck by the kit and the number of colors, but if you do that each direction, it's gonna help it lay flat. It's gonna make it look pretty. All right, I'm gonna get my life together at some point. I don't know if today's that day, but someday. Toolkit. Now, let me be really honest with you. When am I not? This toolkit is not gonna cut it for a kit this big. I think you're gonna want to upgrade your tools. If somehow you don't already have upgraded tools, you're gonna want a bigger tray, get a comfy pen. But the Letistitch does include some basic toolkit stuff. We got a basic pen, squishy multi-placers. We've got wax in here, and we've got a tray. Yeah, you guys, you need a little bit more comfortable tools to work on a project that is this intense, we'll say. Okay. Toolkit stuff. Let me put this off to the side. And then they include, here is an info sheet about the kit and all that good stuff, and glitter lined canvas, premium toolkit, resin diamonds, all that good stuff. And then we have a sticker sheet. I'm glad we have sticker labels for all 103 of these colors. Now, I have worked on what I would call like max color kits like this before, and I will probably try to organize this somewhat by symbol when I go to put these into storage containers. I'll either do it by color family or by symbol. Don't know which way would you do it? Would you try to put like, you know, all the letters together and then all the numbers together and then all of the like, I don't know, dots or something together? Or would you keep it grouped by color family? I'd be so interested to hear. Now here's the original artwork. This again is by, oh, it's the name's not on here. It's Lorena Cerqueira. And so this is licensed artwork, 72 by 100 centimeters. How to diamond paint. I will have some beginner videos linked below too if you want to take a look. Now, let's get a look at the features and whatnot with this canvas. So branding at the top, we got DazzleDots up here. And then I got this kind of unfortunate fold here. It is gonna come out and lay flat. Just maybe someone was too fast when they rolled it up. I don't know. But canvas material, it's got a nice like thickness to it. It feels like it's got a weight to it. It's this short lint. This is from my table, not from them rolling out this whole giant canvas. I tried to clean off my table, but I got a cat and stuff, sometimes just fur. Anyway, whatever. The short lint, soft lint backing that you see on a lot of canvases lately. And then we've got, oh, there's a little bit of print that goes just past the edge of the drill field. Not a ton, but a little bit. And then we've got, yeah, I'm going to call that really sticky poured glue. I like that. And then a thick plastic cover on top. So poured glue is going to be a must for big canvases like this because I'm going to need to roll it to be able to work on it. And, you know, I don't really see companies using double-sided adhesive as much anymore. There's maybe one or two. But, yeah, having poured glue is going to be a lifesaver for sure. Now, let's talk about the legend. They do put legends on this canvas on either side, but 103 colors. You guys, this is a big canvas, that many colors. Please save yourself some headache. Is this tape? That's weird. Save yourself some headache. That might be from one of the packs of diamonds. And use the sticker labels because I'm imagining if you're, say you're down here in the canvas and you've got to go and scan that whole long legend every time, you're gonna, I feel like that's just gonna cause a lot of extra work. I would definitely recommend use the sticker labels on your baggies or on your storage containers and it will help you a lot. We've got the SKU, size, name, and copyright. This is legally licensed artwork, and this artist does not appear, I did try to research this artist. This artist does not appear to use AI, so if that is something that is important to you, to the best of my knowledge, they don't use AI. Hold on, my dog. I've been bulk filming tonight, and this is like the third or fourth video I've been doing, and my pets are just like, okay, time for chaos, so there we go. Letistitch branding down here, and then their socials. They've been pretty active. They have their Letistitch Instagram, and they also have a DazzleDots Instagram now, so I'll link to both of those, and that's how I've managed to mostly stay up to date with their new releases. They'll sometimes show, you know, reels of their kits being worked on, so I highly recommend following there. Looking up close, I am seeing bits of color blocking, which will be refreshing. So color blocking is where you have sometimes blocks of the same color in an area like this. And so you'll have that color in your tray for longer and you can multi-place through it. It'll go a bit faster. Down here, like in the floor and stuff where it's not as detail heavy, we are having some more color blocking. But as we get up towards the top, I think we're gonna be a lot more confetti heavy. Now, confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area, which I fully expect to see a lot of confetti in a kit that has 103 colors. You can see more color changes going on in here, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. And confetti, oh, this, like here, like this like picture behind her, tons of confetti. So that's more single placing. You'll be changing the color out in your tray more often. It's going to typically take longer, but that is how you're going to get more detail and, you know, good color blending and all that good stuff. Now, Letistitch, I definitely think, does extensive hand charting on their canvases. When I talk about charting or rendering, I'm talking about how the original artwork was translated into diamond painting form. And I feel like since Letistitch started out as primarily doing cross-stitch charts, they were already well familiar with this concept of how they're charting the original artwork. And this greenery and that confetti. I'm glad that there's not oodles of like plants and greenery in this one that would just do me in. I mean, there's a lot, but it's not too crazy. But Letistitch, I definitely think, has a human being spending a lot of time charting these. Hand charted kits tend to have cleaner, crisper lines and effects, and you'll often see more color blocking. There won't be like weird, almost random color changes in certain spots. You can typically make out the details both up close and farther away, whereas computer charted kits tend to have a softer finished effect and tend to be a lot more confetti heavy. We're at about 100 on the nose, which we're listed as, it says 72 this way. Let's see though. And then there's a whole spectrum in between. And I would say it seems like this company does do significant hand charting on their canvases. Yeah, this is like 72 on the nose. So this is true to size. And that is my preferred rendering style. I like the finished effect of a hand charted kit where I can really see all those crisp details. And the fact that we can see a lot of these details just from the printing on the canvas is definitely encouraging. And I think it's gonna look really good completed. Let's talk diamonds. 2 giant packs of diamonds here. There's not like stickers on the outsides. I don't think that's a big deal. But it looks like they maybe do these in order. Like this will be the first 50 colors and this will be the next. Let's start with this one. Now, while these did come in these resealable bags and you could absolutely technically just work out of baggies, I am most likely, hold on. I'm almost certainly going to kit these up into storage containers because it'll be a lot easier to find various colors when I need them. Now, the number 7, that first number you see is going to be the legend number. So you see the number 7 here, the number 7 there. Number 300 is going to be the DMC code. And then we've got 17.3, that's the weight. And then we do have the SKU and the size at the top of that label too. But like I said, you could just work out of these baggies if you wanted to, but that just sounds like it would take a lot longer and be a lot less efficient, but you do you. I talked about some ways that I might try to store these, to organize these diamonds, maybe putting them in order. Oh, a loose diamond. I see a couple loose diamonds in this bag. I'm hoping that's just kind of sometimes happens with when they pack these resealable bags. I hope there's not one that's like open and spilling everywhere. Some strategies for how to organize your diamonds by either symbol type or color family, that could save you a lot of time and headache. Looking at these in the bags, these are resin squares, which I really appreciate. There's 2 kind of main kinds of materials that you'll see drills made out of. There's resin and acrylic. Most companies have moved towards using resin squares, which I really, really appreciate. I'm not a fan of acrylic squares. Resin squares tend to have a nicer shine to them and also just are cleaner. They are more consistent in size and shape. You aren't going to see a lot of drills with like tabs sticking off the side or anything like that. They're just better to work with. And squares, because of the nature of them, they sit up right butted up next to each other on all sides. So if they're not consistent in size or shape, or if there's bits sticking off the sides, they're not going to fit on the grid. They're going to push up against each other and they're going to pop. So I really vastly prefer resin squares, and I'm glad that Letistitch uses resin squares. It looks like most of these colors we just have 1 bag of. I wasn't sure if we might run into some colors that there would be like, oh, a really big bag or 2 bags of a given color. I'm not really seeing that. Not at the moment, but let's check out the other bag. Also curious to see what our special drills shall be, because I see some in there, and I'm very curious to see where they're going to be charted in the artwork too. So for these, I'm just kind of going to give you a look at the regular drill colors from here, because we've kind of gotten a look at the quality on the other colors so far. We got some pretty pastels in the mix. but oh, maybe there's 2 bags of this dark brown color. That might be one of the floor colors, maybe the shells. And then let's grab out these special drills. Is that, no, okay. Our special drills start at ABs, 96. Looks like we have ABs and maybe some dust diamonds. Yeah, 96. Okay, let's talk about special drills real quick. So, zoom you in. We have some ABs in this kit. Now, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These ones get their name from the Northern Lights and have a very sparkly iridescent coating, not you, on the top that is gonna pop, especially compared to the other special drills we have. You can really see it's reflecting a variety of colors. It's gonna maybe even pick up some of the colors of the drills around them. And yeah, it generally draws your eye to the areas they've been charted. So we have a white, orange, light pink, and light green. Our other special drill type, we have 4 different, we'll just call these dust or glitter diamonds, ZG. These diamonds look like they have a fine glitter, like silvery glitter coating on the top that is gonna be more subtle than ABs are, but is still gonna give it a little something that stands out from the regular diamonds. So we've got 4 of these glitter diamonds, this blue, beige, green, and orange. Now these aren't huge bags, which means there's not going to be a ton of them in this kit, and I'm a little nervous about my ability to find them. So I am gonna pause and find these special drills and then save you guys some of the time and headache of me searching. I'll be right back and point out where these are gonna go. Talk about exercising my brain here, you guys. So I am positive that I missed some. I'm just gonna do my best and see what we can catch. So first things first, we have the blue dust diamond, and it's gonna be this darker blue color you see in the tail of this bird and at the tip of its wing over here. The white AB is sprinkled in this, what is that in the artwork? Oh, they're these little, like, I don't know what those are called, like hanging off the frame. Okay. Yes, there's some of the white AB in there. Then there's some of the light green AB in these plant leaves, kind of through here. We've got some of the pink AB, the light pink AB is in some of these pink flowers here. And then the orange AB and the orange dust diamond are in a lot of the orange butterflies you're gonna see, often right next to each other at some of these darker colors here. Then there's quite a bit of the pink AB. I'm actually really happy to see this. One of these light pink colors all throughout the folds of her dress is the light pink AB. And then the white at the hem of her dress is the white AB. More pink AB in her sleeves. That's really pretty. This butterfly has some of the orange AB and dust diamond in it. Then we had that beige dust diamond. That's going to be in a couple of these hanging bits going up the frame. It's kind of a beige color. It kind of continues up there. It's in a few spots like here. It's also in this background, this color, as well as this color in this piece back here. And then take a quick peek. Okay, this took me a while to find. I don't know why it just was not jumping out to me. The green dust diamond is going to be in some of the ivy in this piece. So it's this kind of bright green color throughout here. And then I know there was some in the books and stuff. I keep going back to look at the symbols. We have some of the blue dust diamond over here in this bird and in this hanging bit. And then the ivy in these leaves, that's some of the green dust diamond. These butterflies. Well, this one doesn't actually, but this one does. This one has both the orange AB and the orange dust diamond in it. There's some of the orange AB actually in here too. And then some of the orange dust diamond. And let's see. little bit of the blue dust diamond here and this hanging thing. And then this bird has some of the blue dust diamond in it. Some of the beige dust diamond is this color right here. We have some of the green ABs and these bright green leaves kind of going along the top there. And then the white flowers, those are going to be more of our white ABs, at least some of them, like these, and then those over there. This butterfly has some of the orange dust and the orange AB. And that is all that is jumping out to my eye at the moment. Yeah, there's absolutely no way that I didn't miss some of these special drills in this one, but hopefully that gives you a decent idea. I'm particularly happy to see the special drills in her dress, and I think the blue special drills and the birds is really pretty too. I think it's going to work for this artwork. There's a lot going on, and so I'm not surprised that they didn't go super hard on all the special drills. And I'm hoping that the ones that they did chart are going to suit it pretty well once it's completed. I am currently leaning towards kitting this up to work on it, but I need to sit on it for a minute and really think on it because this was going to be a big project, a big undertaking, but I think it's going to be so incredibly beautiful when it's done. I love, like I've said, you know, I love a room scene. It's one of those things that I know each section that I work on is going to have, like, I'm going to get that satisfaction of having completed some objects or a really particular element of this piece. I just don't think I'm going to get bored. And I'm really, really taken by this one. I also have a bingo card for myself for 2026 of some different diamond painting goals I want to hit. One of those goals that I'm still not 100% sure how I want to try to meet this year is to work on a kit with at least 100 colors. And this would technically check off that box. And it's a new to me company as far as actually working on a kit from them, so I could report back with the review. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Depending on when this video goes up, I may or may not have decided. But either way, let me know in the comments, would you like me to work on this kit? Or is this one you're like, no, let me go get it and I want to work on it first. And let me know just what your overall first impressions are on this kit. Like I said, I have that discount code you're welcome to use for 20% off if you decide to go and order from Letistitch. I think it's just for diamond paintings. I don't think it works on their cross-stitch stuff, but they do have an increasing availability of diamond paintings. I do believe some of it is AI, so if that is something that you try to avoid, I always recommend trying to do your research, or if it's something that you really want to grab, then that works too. No judgment for me, just trying to communicate as much information as I can and give you all of that. So anyway, that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful and fun to get a look at. Thanks to Letistitch for sending this over for me to share with you guys. This artwork is stunning. And yeah, subscribe if you guys would like to see more from me. It's all diamond painting all the time here. I do unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies, as well as how-tos and tutorials and weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting. That's it for today though, friends. Happy crafting. I hope you're doing well, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.